Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. In this video, we're going to talk about New Year's resolution. Why do people fail at it?
Why did we fail when we were young?
Well,
Have you ever done it?
I've done a few New Year's resolution. There's some of them that I failed. There's some of them is like, yeah, I'll write it down, but I'll never achieve it.
Yeah, it's always at the end of the year on the last day.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm
put it on the wall. I have to do it.
In
a
about
week
a
later,
month later, yeah, a month is like pushing
yeah,
it. Yeah, a month is pushing it.
Nah, for
So-
me a week. That's it.
And we figure out like, why do people make a resolution in the first place if you know you can't even achieve it?
Oh no. We all thought that we can.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's
I
why
mean-
you put it on too, right?
Yeah,
Because
it's
you
like,
can
yeah,
do it.
I'm gonna do this. And
New
then-
Year, I can do it.
Yeah.
But it's just another day of the year.
So this is I guess this is our response to why does New Year's resolution a lot of people fail at it. I mean, for the people that succeed and that actually continue to do whatever it is that they did or achieve what they goals, good for you. But for those who fail, this is probably the reason why. And this is from our take, from our
Okay.
little experience as well. So
Yeah, first I'll say it first is don't rely on your willpower alone. It's the power of habit, because you won't change just by one day, right? It's all accumulated. Your habit, your little thing that help you to become another person. For example, you can't just finish reading a book in a one hit. Yeah, maybe you can. I can't really. I have to read like little pages by little pages whenever I have time. I don't push myself, because just like eating or on diet, if you push yourself too hard, you lose your motivation. You think it's way too hard, I can't do it. But if you change your habit day by day, just like reading books,
Little
2
bits.
pages a day, just have your habit of reading, then you will become another person, and you don't have to wait for the new year. You can just start anytime.
yeah.
Like now.
I don't think like New Year's resolution has to be start from that 1st of January.
No.
Like, or the 31st of December.
Yeah.
I reckon it's more like is it at a certain point of your life you wanted a change.
Yeah, at a trigger point.
And there's a trigger
I had
point
enough.
somewhere. Yeah, exactly. So for us, we had that moment, and we never had that moment on the New Year's. And we never like sat down on on the New Year day. I'm like, all right, great. I've got certain goals that I'm gonna meet this year. We don't do that.
No, a majority
As
of
we
the
go.
people, the first day of the year, they got drunk and hangover. How can
The
they
hangover,
say no?
exactly. So the other thing would be like reward and repetition. So you started up going back to the book, for example. Yeah, going back to the book, you start with 2 pages, and previously maybe for us anyway, it was like watching TV at between 9 and 10 p.m. So instead of that, we started changing our habits of, instead of watching TV from 9 to 10, we're going to read 2 or 3 pages, then watch TV. Like the watching TV would be our reward, as an example. So that goes same thing with our investing, like a certain figure, like at one stage, like my goal to hit $1,000 on my saving account, for example. So, we put down like $200 a week if you can, and then as soon as you hit $1,000, then reward yourself with something small.
Like a chocolate bar.
Yeah, chocolate bar, maybe even just have an ice cream or something small, not extravagant, not by spending that $1,000 that you're saving. So just do a little treat to yourself, because you do deserve that. You if you don't, you're gonna get burned out.
For example, just saving. You keep saving and saving. You're not spending anything on yourself. You're
Become
way too
really frugal. Yeah.
and it's not healthy.
Yeah, I mean, what is it that you're living for? What's
Just
the
to
point?
save money
Like, what are you
for
saving?
I don't know what.
Yeah, I remember when I was a child anyway, my parents always said, save for a rainy day. Define a rainy day.
When it rains, then you can spend.
So I'm gonna wait until it physically rained, and then you can spend. For us, it's not just maybe go to the movies or do something a little bit out of the ordinary. Once you hit,
Just to celebrate.
yeah, once you hit like certain
Milestone.
So yeah.
Right, next.
Yeah.
Well, this new habit is a journey, it's not a destination. Like what we mentioned, not too harsh to yourself. You learn from it. You don't be too harsh. and you keep motivated. You this time doesn't work, keep trying.
It's not you fail at it. It's you gotta learn. Okay, so it's a learning curve. Every time I like with a lot of our investment, we spend heaps of money
and
doing
time.
And it's not
always
it's
work.
not always work.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And
but
on
you
top
learn
of
from
that,
it.
I'll learn so much from it.
Don't blame on people. Don't blame on yourself. Just learn from it and see what can be improved next time.
And you know your trigger point. Okay, so next time if this happened, I'm gonna do this instead.
Yeah.
So that's what we learn anyway.
Yes.
And it's not a journey.
It is a journey.
Oh, sorry, it's a journey. It's not a destination. It doesn't mean like, hey, once you achieve this, it's like it's all over. Again, back to the saving or buying your first investment property. Once you achieve that, it's
set
like
another goal.
Set another goal. It's like, okay, then so we
What
bought
have I
one,
learned? Yeah,
and
what
we gotta
have
buy
I learned
another
last
one. So and you just keep on adding it and adding it. It's keep on
Improve
going,
yourself.
improving.
But still, bits by bits. You don't start running before you can walk.
There you
right?
go. So another one would be a plan for obstacle in case if anything happened. Like I said, we before we actually achieve passive income, there was a lot of obstacles. There was a lot of
we tried
heaps.
Yeah, we tried heaps, and we were quite risky.
Yeah, we that's before we have any children as well. That's the other thing, that if you are young and if you're not married yet or still single, at least try at best, because you probably have the best time with no distraction, let's say.
Less responsibilities.
Less responsibility, less distraction. You are technically in control of
just
your
like
life.
a little child, you fall and then you just get back up easily. For us, when we fall, it hurts.
It hurts now. But back then it was like, wow, I was amazed that we actually did a lot of things.
Exactly.
So
and next one, just make it easy. You don't make it too complicated, because some people, when they, for example, budgeting, they make it so complicated, we can't do it. For example, okay, I've spent $4.50 on coffee, and I spend $10.36 on transportation. We don't do it.
We don't do it to the nearest cents. We just go round it up. Okay, then so on that day, how much are we going to be spending?
Like $20.
Yeah, there you go. So you allow yourself like a buffer. Like we've got like a system of, okay, then we're going to save X amount of dollars. We're going to have we got X amount of dollars in our emergency fund. We're going to have X amount of dollars for our expenses, fixed expenses. So we don't try to complicate things.
No.
Keep it simple.
Because when you make it too complicated, you will say, oh, it's too hard to do it, I can't do it, I give up.
Yeah.
Right.
When you see a lot of experts out there, that I've noticed that they go through like into fine details.
Yeah, we're not accountant. We're not professional accountant. They have to, but we're not. We just want to make our life easier, and we can achieve our goal.
And the other one would be, I guess this is the last thing, and start really small. I think the biggest mistake is when I was young, my parents never taught me this. I remember when I had my first job, we get my first paycheck and whatnot. It sounded all fun, but I wish that somebody actually mentioned it to me straight on earlier on, that you should invest X amount, you should spend X amount, and all that jazz. And if you guys have a very big habit, or it's not never start. Never too late to start. That's the one. At the same time, so the younger you are on doing these things, the better it is for you.
That's what we were talking about. Well, imagine if we have started doing compound interest or small investments since we were at our 20s. That's why we're thinking, okay, we should do that with our kids as well.
And this is for you guys as well, to look at a journey as well, where we at in terms of compound interest. I am with Raise as well as Spaceship Voyager. I'll make that video on the next one actually, to show you guys what we've done so far. Yeah. Okay. And I did start small. With Raise and Spaceship Voyager, we started up only about $15 a day. And to see if you can earn money from that $15 a day. But so far, it's
positive.
It's positive.
Yeah. But it's a long-term journey still.
Yeah.
It's a really long. You don't look at it for just a year. It depends on
depending
the
where
market.
you are, depending where you are in life. So
Yeah.
the earlier you are, the better it is for you to achieve a higher capital return. Whereas us now, we're in our 30s. If we were done this in our early 20s.
Yeah. So we need more capital to get it back.
Correct. So
That's it. We'll see how we go.
anyway, see you guys in
Tell
the next
us
video.
about your new resolution.
So
Anyway.
if you
Okay.
write it down in the comment below if you dare. Let's say. I'll see you guys
See ya.
here. Bye.